What is happening, Magnus? I was tagged in this several times, and I was sent it several times. So apparently there's a clip out there of Henry Cavill's Superman beating up James Gunn's Superman. Let's take a look at this. I'm sure it will be funny. That I said was so stupid with the leg out like that. Yo, I can watch this all day, yo. Yo, let me turn this down a little bit. Yo, people are so mad that people are making fun of this, but those are the sounds he was making. Like, and that article, I was talking about yesterday, like, people were like super butthurt. And the article was talking about how Superman does not whine. Everybody and their mom came out of the woodwork. Well, Superman whined in the first one after Lois died. Superman whined when after he broke Zod's neck. Like, they don't get it. What they don't get is, first of all, Superman did not whine when Lois died. He hollered, he screamed in pain and frustration because of her death, and he wasn't able to prevent it. Okay. Henry Cavill's Superman hollered in anguish from having no other choice but to break Zod's neck. Now, we know he could have did other things, but it was particular to the story of why he broke his neck and, why he hollered like that. Okay. Yes. And listen, truth be told, Superman did not whine when Krypto was jumping on him. He was wincing. He was, I wouldn't call them whining. He was like like that's not a whine. Like a whine is, that's whining. He wasn't whining. He was wincing in pain. That's the only the word I can think of right now. He was, he was oohing and eyeing, like, the problem that people have with it is that it was played for jokes. So instead of Krypto running up, whether it's his dog, it's not his dog, whether James Gunn said in some interview that the majority of people will never see that are going to go see the movie, that Krypto's a bad dog and it's based on his dog and all this other stuff. So it's a self-insert, which a lot of people have a problem with. I don't. I would prefer Krypto be the dog we know that Krypto is, but yeah. The fact is of the matter is that it's played for jokes too long. That's the main reason that the majority of people have a problem with it. I just put up a poll on Twitter and on YouTube for Krypto jumping on Superman's broken body. Cute or cringe? Cringe is winning out. Okay? Most people are telling me that it's cringeworthy. So it is what it is. We're just going to have to see how all this pans out. If Krypto had jumped on him once or twice, and he was just like, "Oh no, boy, I'm hurt," and he was like, "Oh," and he was like, "Home take me home. That would have worked perfectly. You get what I'm saying? But it was just like, oh my God, it's still going. And as you noticed, I got up, I walked out of the room. I was like, oh my God. By the time I got back, it was still going on. It's like, oh, come on, man. Come on. Like, it just, the one thing is Superman's a really cool character, especially when done right. And when you're a fan, you don't want to see him made to look like a joke, like an idiot, like a weak, bumbling fool. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't want to see it. Now, look, a lot of people are wondering, well, why is Superman even bleeding? Well, he can bleed. He can bleed. He can be hurt by people on his level. Okay, so I don't know why people are asking that question. That's kind of strange. He can be cut by magical weapons. He can be cut by kryptonite. So, something hurt him. Something, and it's probably the kaiju, but it could be something else. It could be Ultraman or whatever. I hope to God that Henry Cavill is not in this movie. If he is and he's playing Ultraman, that's great. I would go for that because, but we have yet to see how good David Corenswet is as the Superman. He may actually be an incredibly good Superman, minus the suit. The suit's trash. He worked out for this role and he looks good. Look at the picture that's going around of him that, he took in the gym. He looks good, but he doesn't look like he looks good. He looks like a guy that you can't tell that he has an athletic build, which is stupid because it's been part of the superhero archetype for an extremely long time. And even the classic look of Superman, he was still an above average muscular person. After Arnold Schwarzenegger and everything, that's when superheroes became really, muscular. But you can tell in the, like I said, in the classic pictures, he's a strong guy who's an athletic looking guy. So it is what it is. Get over and follow at KG Crossover with a 3 for making this funny ass clip. 10 million subscribers. Woo! My spleen! My spine! My lung! My kidney!